Motion pictures made their debut in Modesto during the second decade of the last century. There was the Star Theater on 10th Street, where the old Crest building presently stands. The auditorium at 6th and I, later known as the Mary Garden. The Isis featured daily picture changes of films that had been licensed and censored. The Dreamland, just around the corner from the Isis, boasted of its exits and ventilation. The Modesto Theater, built in 1912, was the very first to show talking pictures. It also featured vaudeville shows and community events. You can still see the dome of what was once the Modesto Theater on 10th Street. Other local theaters included the Lyric, later named the Esquire. The Quonset Hut-styled La Loma Theater once stood at the corner of Yosemite and La Loma next to the former Forest Department Store. The Richards Theater on J Street featured second-run films, serials, and westerns. It underwent several name changes, including the National, the Princess, and finally, the Covell. In 1921, Modesto's Strand Theater celebrated its grand opening with a showing of The Mark of Zorro, starring the swashbuckling Douglas Fairbanks. With a capacity of 1,800, a mighty Wurlitzer organ, elaborate murals, and an Art Nouveau curtain, the Strand was advertised as the Valley's finest theater. All of these theaters slowly declined, and many fell to the Wreckers' Ball. The State Theater, which opened in 1934, could have suffered a similar fate, but fortunately for our community, that didn't happen. This is the story of Modesto's historic State Theater. Beginning in the 1990s and continuing today, local citizens came to the rescue to save Modesto's remaining historic theater and to ensure its continued operation. The State first opened its doors on December 25, 1934. The theater was designed by S. Charles Lee, one of the nation's outstanding designers of Art Deco movie houses. He designed more than 300 movie theaters, including the Merced, the Fox Theater in Stockton, and the Fox Theater in Bakersfield. The architect's motto was, "The show starts on the sidewalk." The architect's plan was brought to life in Modesto by local builder Harry Brown at a cost of $100,000. The first film shown at the new State Theater was Flirtation Walk, starring Dick Powell, Ruby Keeler, and Pat O'Brien. It was accompanied by La Cucaracha, a romantic melody drama of old Mexico. General admission was 35 cents, loges were 40 cents, and children got in for a dime. Jack Ulrich, who at a very young age managed the State Theater shortly after it opened, describes his efforts to promote the new State Theater.
They let me do the advertising for the theater. I had my little car, covered it with the prizes, and drove around like that to advertise. When we were playing the, I believe it was called Old Chicago, went up on the roof and we got some smudge pots and put them along the edge and had them blowing smoke, which someone thought it was on fire, and the fire engines came and so forth, and turned out to be just one of my ideas that boomeranged a little bit.
We went to the show to love the latest movies. Let everyone know we were cool just being there. Passing through time, the theater took us through our ages. Cowboy dreams and Christmas shows, foreign films in Art Deco. I even fell in love over the rainbow. Some things I know,
some things I know,
and some things I learned.
some things I learned,
Some things I still don't understand. Like, where did it go? And how can love hurt so much? Whatever happened to the strand? I had a girl,
she was my girl,
and we had a dream.
we had a dream.
We would go cruising slowly and talk of everything we dared touch. The movie house closed. We grew and watched it changing faces, broken glass and crumbling stones, faded dreams from long ago. I even lost my love this side of the rainbow. Some things I know,
Some things I know,
and some things I learned.
some things I learned,
Some things I still don't understand. Like, where did it go? And how can love hurt so much? Whatever happened to the strand? Like, where did it go? And how can love hurt so much? Whatever happened? What really happened? Whatever happened to the strand?